Hi everybody, it's KJ from Metro Hobbies Toys and Games, and today I'm talking about set numbers 80107, and this is Spring Lantern Festival. So this is from the Chinese New Year sets that come out every year at the beginning of the year, or during Spring Festival, isn't it? And the first one, I believe it was 2019. So this is the third year in a row that they've done this. And I'm gonna give you a little bit of a mini review of this particular one. I built every single one of the Chinese New Year sets. I really enjoyed the theme. It was nice to have a set that essentially they don't really include stickers. They have a lot of unique pieces and printing in them. This set has no stickers, it's all printing. So I really appreciate it for that factor. This one, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about all the details that's going on here. There's a lot. First of all, it's designed the same way as the LEGO City modulars or the Creator Expert modulars. In fact, to the point that the pavement is of the same style and same coloring, which means if I want to plug this into my LEGO Modular City, it's going to work seamlessly. It itself is made up of a 32 by 32 stud and a 16 by 8 stud base plates. So it's of the same height. If I wanted to, I could swap the arrangement of where the little park is. I personally prefer the other setup. Or if I wanted to display them completely separately, maybe I wanted to put them in my city and I wanted one at one side and put that around here. And this one over here, then I could. No issues whatsoever. The first thing you're going to do is actually build the water. That's really special. So under there's the dark green, there's tan, there's little lilies underneath the water that you can see. They've got printed pieces where they've got little fish that are printed on them, so koi specifically, I believe. When you're building this, there's details of this water that end up getting hidden as you build it up. And it makes you realize that how much the Lego build is for the builder more than it is for the display afterward. The display is there, but it's the process of going through it, seeing all those details, seeing that that's included. That's the most enjoyable part, I think, of Lego in general. Speaking of which, this particular bull is, he's on a circular plate, but underneath they've actually offset the plate in a really, really clever way. Usually they use jump plates to separate things offside. In this one, they've used a turnstile or a small turnstile to do it, and it's worked really well. It positioned the bull, or the ox, because it's the year of the ox, just in place where it needs to go. They've used these little pieces here as flowers. Those are little warning lights usually used in space, but they're using them in the lilies. This, in terms of part usage, I just think this is fab. This here, that gives that little final touch to the pagoda, that is a dark blue colored banana. I don't think I've seen a dark blue colored banana before. I think that's new here. And it just gives that final touch to the set. And it works. You wouldn't think that is a Lego banana for a minifigure. It works perfectly. On every single one of these, or most of them, on the little lights, they've got a little printed ox on them. So you've got all those little lights going on. The little bricks at the front, like the little steps. They've got little dragon features here. This is really nice how this is offset as well, so it's able to go off on a diagonal. So you'll see that it's actually risen up from the rest of it. It's not in line with the bricks. It's actually to a diagonal. That's really special. All the minifigures, they're not just, he's got his little bowl of steamed dumplings, I believe, or maybe xiaosobao or something similar. There's probably something traditional that you're supposed to have. They've got prints on the back. So he's got a little backpack that he's got there, like a little side satchel. All the minifigures have prints, not just on their front, but on their arms and on the back. They've got so much detail in here. The bull itself lights up. When you see it, you wouldn't think there was much building in here, but there is. There's quite a lot of sideways building, upside down building, offset, or what's called a jumper plate build in it. And really nice little accents to get that detail, to get that sort of Atmos feeling. These are the little bamboos they've got going on here. And I think this is something really special. This is the only one that has done that sort of style of clicking it to the modulars. A little rabbit over there. And what I will say is that either this was intended to go with the Creator Expert City modulars, or because they've got Technic pins on the other side ready to go and there's nothing there. That might be that next year we get an extension to this. And it might be that we get to grow a Spring Festival park, or it might be that we get a Spring Festival building. I think that's foreshadowing something, and I'm pretty excited about that. All right, everybody, that is the Chinese New Year Spring Lantern Festival set number 80107. And wow, it's gorgeous. Like I said, I've built all of the Chinese New Year sets before, every single one of them, and this is my favorite. I really enjoyed this build. I love that I can set it up with the Creator Expert Modular series. It's perfect for that. I like that it foreshadows that something else is coming. The prints on all the pieces, the love and detail that's gone into it, the part usage. It's something that's relaxing to build, enjoyable to build. You can really appreciate it. It's definitely a must for that collection, absolutely. If you want to know any more, I've put links in the description below. You can comment if you have any questions, and please like and subscribe. Until next time, bye.